Every brand has felt this sting. You spend weeks planning the perfect launch, polishing every word, approving every visual, and then watch it sink without a ripple. Meanwhile, a shaky, low-effort video filmed in 10 minutes hijacks the internet overnight. That moment feels random, unfair, almost insulting. But it isn't. Virality isn't magic, and it isn't luck. It's a system, and the brands that understand it keep winning while everyone else keeps guessing. Number 1. Chipotle x Corn Kid. Some brands see a viral trend and sprint toward it like a dad joining a teenage dance challenge at a wedding, well-intentioned, wildly out of place, and instantly embarrassing. Chipotle didn't do that. When Corn Kid went viral, Chipotle stepped in lightly, deliberately, and at exactly the right moment. The collaboration felt less like a brand activation and more like the internet inviting Chipotle onto the stage for a cameo. The key was restraint. Chipotle didn't hijack the moment, slap a slogan on it, or explain the joke to death. It simply joined the energy that already existed. The internet was still in charge, and audiences could feel that. Because of that, the content didn't trigger the usual brand alert reaction. It felt native, playful, and in on the joke rather than trying to monetize it too aggressively. The results were enormous. The collaboration generated more than 110 million video views, nearly 13 million engagements on Chipotle's own channels, over 1.4 million Instagram shares, and a tidal wave of earned media coverage. But the numbers only tell part of the story. What really mattered was why it worked. Chipotle didn't try to control the narrative. It became part of it. The tone matched perfectly, the timing was flawless, and the brand moved while the trend still had oxygen. That speed mattered more than budget or polish. Most brands miss virality not because their ideas are bad, but because their internal approval processes are slow. Trends don't wait for meetings, revisions, or sign-offs. The internet rewards decisiveness. This campaign also reinforced a core rule of viral execution. The product should often be the supporting actor, not the star. The moment itself was the main character, and Chipotle was smart enough to let it stay that way. Number 2. Duolingo's mascot universe. If virality is a spark, consistency is the power plant that keeps it running long after the initial flash fades. Duolingo didn't win by chasing a single viral hit or gambling on one lucky post. Instead, it built an entire character-driven universe where its owl mascot behaves like an unhinged sitcom character who also happens to care deeply about whether you practiced your Spanish today. This wasn't accidental chaos, it was structured unpredictability. Duolingo committed to a tone and a persona, and then showed up relentlessly. Over time, that commitment produced explosive results. The brand's TikTok following grew by more than 1,400%, engagement and click-through rates consistently outperformed platform benchmarks, and by 2025 the account had reached roughly 17 million followers. What made this execution powerful was not scale, but familiarity. The content felt episodic. Viewers didn't feel like they were watching ads, they felt like they were tuning into a show. Each post built on the last, reinforcing character traits, running jokes, and shared context. The mascot became a flexible actor that could jump into trends instantly without breaking brand identity, because the identity itself was already playful, self-aware, and exaggerated. Most importantly, none of it felt corporate. It felt like a chaotic friend with opinions, bad timing, and a personality you could recognize instantly. That emotional recognition is what kept people coming back. The deeper lesson is simple, but crucial. Virality becomes much easier when you stop trying to manufacture viral moments, and instead build a world where viral moments can naturally happen again and again through consistency, character, and repetition. Number 3. Wendy's and the roast era. Before every brand tried to sound online, Wendy's figured out something most marketing teams were still missing. People don't engage with brands, they engage with personalities. This strategy was never about a single viral tweet or one clever clapback. It was about long-term voice execution. Wendy's adopted a tone that was sharp, confident, fast, and unmistakably human. Sometimes funny, sometimes ruthless, always recognizable. The brand spoke like a person who knew exactly who they were, and didn't need approval. That confidence mattered. Instead of posting safe, neutral content designed to offend no one, Wendy's leaned into humor, timing, and cultural awareness. Replies became content. Conversations became entertainment. The audience didn't just watch Wendy's posts, they participated in them. Engagement skyrocketed because the brand felt alive, reactive, and unpredictable. Instead of talking at people, Wendy's talked with them, and occasionally at competitors, which only amplified attention. This approach permanently changed social media marketing. It proved that comment sections are not an afterthought, they're a distribution engine. By 2025, it was clear that replies, stitches, duets, and comment-driven follow-ups often outperform the original post itself. Wendy's didn't just go viral, it rewired how brands think about interaction. Number 4. The AI analyst moment. Not all viral executions come from global consumer brands with massive followings. Rose, a productivity and spreadsheet company, experienced one of the clearest examples of how preparation turns accidents into growth. When Rose launched an AI feature that was easy to demonstrate visually, the content spread fast. Very fast. Tens of millions of views followed, and more than 50,000 users signed up in just a few days. What makes this case especially interesting is that the company itself acknowledged that part of the virality felt accidental. But here's the reality: accidents only matter if you're ready to catch them. The product's value was instantly understandable. You didn't need a long explanation or a sales page. You could see the benefit in seconds. The demo worked visually, emotionally, and cognitively. Most importantly, the team had the infrastructure and clarity to convert attention into action while the spotlight was still on. This is the difference between viral content that merely feels good and viral content that actually builds a business. Views are temporary. Sign-ups, users, and momentum are not. Rose didn't just get attention, it turned attention into outcomes, which is the highest form of viral execution. The mechanics behind the best viral executions. Across industries and platforms, the same principles keep repeating. The audience is treated like insiders, not targets. The joke is recognized, not explained, making people feel included rather than sold to. The content feels native to the platform, not like an ad disguised as a post, and it moves at the same speed and tone as everything people already enjoy there. Speed matters, but panic kills quality. The best executions move quickly without sounding desperate. Comments aren't an afterthought, they're part of the content itself, often driving more reach than the original post. Characters outperform campaigns because people connect to personalities, not slogans, and systems outperform one-off hits. One viral post is luck. A repeatable format turns attention into something that actually lasts. Virality isn't magic, it's human behavior playing out at internet speed. The brands that win aren't chasing trends, they're understanding attention, timing, and emotion better than everyone else. If you want more breakdowns like this, like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one.